The religious right did not fare well in the last election cycle. Their candidates, guys like Mike Huckabee and Alan Keyes, those guys, they were defeated in the primary. Aside from a couple of anti-gay measures in California and Arkansas, their ideas were defeated in the general election as well. So is this time for a rethink of the issues, a rethink of the strategy maybe? Are you kidding? Clearly what's needed here is a new brand. According to Focus on the Family's Gary Schneeberger, quote, terms like religious right have been traditionally used in a pejorative way to suggest extremism. The phrase socially conservative evangelicals is not very exciting, but that's certainly the way to do it. The way to do what exactly? To convince people to give voting rights to eggs and sperm? To become a more valuable score in Scrabble? It's a funny strategy, this renaming yourself without really changing. Do you remember a couple of years ago when that Shiite political party in Iraq was trying to get invitations to the White House? What helped them grease those wheels was that they dropped the name Supreme Council for the Islamic Revolution in Iraq in favor of the much harder to remember Supreme Islamic Iraqi Council. That sounds better. You know, right-wing talk show host Michael Savage? His real name is Michael Weiner. But it's even harder to get away with awesomeness like attacking autistic children when your name is Wiener. So the Wiener became the Savage. And you know, while we're on this specific subject, how about the House Minority Leader who says he would like us to pronounce his name Boehner, even though he spells his name like this? Cigarette maker Philip Morris became the pleasant air freshener-esque Altria after the health risks of smoking cover-up debacle. Altria, however, is still a very pleasantly named company that makes cigarettes. The latest entry into the renaming Hall of Fame is defense contractor Blackwater. They are, of course, the company that is in the process of being kicked out of Iraq for their involvement in the shooting deaths of at least 12 civilians in September 2007. Blackwater would prefer that you not call them Blackwater anymore. Blackwater, as of today, would prefer to be called Z. Z? Z. Better yet, it is pronounced Z, but it's spelled X-E. All the better to forget you by. In order to try to further fade into the obscurity of the background, Blackwater has renamed its subsidiary that conducts much of the company's operations overseas. Until today, it was called Blackwater Lodge and Training Center. Now it's called U.S. Training Center, Inc. Super generic and super forgettable. Doesn't sound law-breaky at all. The new name also means that all that Blackwater swag at the Blackwater Pro Shop on their website has instantly become collector's item stuff. Hopefully you already bought your significant other a Blackwater teddy bear for Valentine's Day. Trailer hitch, bottle opener, onesie, flip-flops, belt buckle. How about the inspirational poster about guard dogs? Yeah. As Blackwater drops its name and becomes Z, other contractors, Halliburton and KBR, are not yet following suit. Don't rule it out, though. Just this week, the other most infamous military contracting outfits in the world, Halliburton and KBR, they agreed to pay the largest foreign corruption fine in American history. Seems they were bribing their way through a good part of the Nigerian government. KBR, of course, is also under criminal investigation for the electrocution deaths of at least 2 U.S. soldiers in Iraq, a fact that did not stop the company from getting a brand new Pentagon contract for, you guessed it, electrical work in Iraq. Now that President Obama is in charge, can these guys finally go away?